What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So I hope you're ready for this because of course this is going to be the one to look forward to. The Sony press conference at E3 2017 is no doubt going to once again be absolutely awesome. It's the one that I myself, of course, being a big PlayStation fan, I'm looking forward to the most, and I think that, yeah, it is pretty safe to say it's going to be great because Sony has announced so many exciting, awesome games in 2016 that now hopefully, you know, some of those games that we maybe only gotten like trailers of, we're now finally going to see a gameplay reveal of, while at the same time hopefully seeing lots of release dates. But on top of that, of course, there are also going to be new exciting announcements that we didn't see coming. So I think all in all, yeah, the Sony press conference is definitely going to be awesome because of what we already know is going to be shown, and the fact that on top of that, yeah, we're going to see awesome new stuff at the same time as well. But you know, in the past few weeks and months leading up to E3, I already did quite some videos about this Sony conference, and I already kind of predicted and previewed the entire event and all the games we're going to be seeing there. So I don't want to do kind of like, you know, do that whole thing all over again, pretty much like rehash that video, I guess. So you can go check that out if you want like a full preview of the show. What I wanted to do now, a few days before we're actually going to see the Sony press conference, I wanted to do some final 5 pretty bold, I guess, predictions of what exactly we're going to be seeing there. So simply to make the video somewhat interesting and exciting again, yeah, let's do 5 bold predictions for the Sony E3 2017 press conference. So without further ado, let's actually get into it, right? So my very first one, let's talk about some Spider-Man, of course, a game that many people are looking forward to. Now, I think that it's very safe to say that Spider-Man is gonna get a gameplay reveal. You know, it got revealed last year with a trailer. Now we really want to see what the game itself is going to look like. But I guess my biggest prediction really is that at the end of that gameplay reveal, when we will have seen what the game is gonna look like, we'll get a summer 2018 release window that will be shown, yeah, there at the end of the trailer. So the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, some people have been speculating that the game could still release in this year. I think it's a little unlikely. Of course, it could be the fall 2017 title that Sony kind of needs at the moment, because there's not a whole lot yet, apart from like, you know, maybe Gran Turismo and Knack 2, I guess. But yeah, you know, it could be, I guess. But the reason why I'm simply not expecting it is because Spider-Man is the type of game that just seems right to release in the summer, but also that last year we only got a trailer, and now we're gonna get the gameplay reveal. It's gonna be very close to that actual full release window, so I'm simply expecting that they need a little bit more time with the game. So while we're gonna get the gameplay revealed for sure, and it's gonna look awesome, Spider-Man, in my opinion, is probably gonna release in the summer of 2018, and that's the release window we're going to get, because it's still gonna be a year away. No specific release date yet, simply that summer 2018 release window. My number 2 prediction. Now, Sucker Punch, of course. We've been talking about Sucker Punch for a very long time already, and it's looking very likely that that new game will be shown at E3 2017. So my prediction is that Sucker Punch's new game is going to be a new IP, not a new Infamous game, will be revealed with both a trailer and gameplay, and it's once again going to be an open world game, so there's going to be a lot to cover here. Now, the reason why I'm saying it's going to be a new IP is because I think that's the one that's pretty clear. If it was a new Infamous, we would have heard from it already, because it's been so long since we've heard from Sucker Punch for the last time. The reason why I think we're going to see both a trailer and gameplay is because I think that Sony likes to do that now with the new IPs that they revealed. They did that with Horizon in 2015, they did that with Days Gone in 2016, they showed first the trailer and then followed that up with actual gameplay, and so that's what I'm expecting from Sucker Punch as well. The reason why I'm saying it's going to be another open world game is because I simply think that, you know, they can't really go back from that. They're used to that now with the Infamous games on PS3 and PS4, and so I think they're going to stick to that, but simply do something completely different. A new setting. It's not going to be a superhero game, it's going to be something fresh that we're not used to from a studio like Sucker Punch. So they're gonna kind of take the Guerrilla approach. You know, they will try to expand, and not, you know, where Guerrilla was used to, we all used to know them from Killzone, and they then also did something very different with an open world game that of course was Horizon. Sucker Punch will do something similar, but they will stick to the open world genre. It's just gonna be a completely different setting and story. My number 3 prediction. So From Software will be showing their new game at E3 2017. game that's going to be a PS4 exclusive, will only be coming out on the PS4 platform. And here's my really bold prediction: it will actually be Bloodborne 2. There have recently been very many rumors, or actually a big rumor I guess, that the new From Software PS4 exclusive will not be Bloodborne 2. It will be like a maybe Aztec kind of setting, melee combat game, not so much focused on the sword fighting and axe fighting, I guess, gameplay that Bloodborne itself had, but it will be that type of game, the Dark Souls, Bloodborne style, you know, genre that they themselves pretty much created, right? Now, yeah, this is just really like a hunch feeling. I personally feel that we will see Bloodborne 2, and that the rumors that we've been hearing for the last few weeks have actually been false. I just think that Bloodborne, you know, the original Bloodborne was a huge success. People really like that game, and I think that if From Software makes a follow-up to it, it's gonna sell even better. More people will be inclined to get a PS4, you know, the Dark Souls fans that have maybe been playing on PC, who were not really convinced yet to get a PS4 with just one game, but now that they know they can play both Bloodborne 1 and 2 on the PS4, yeah, that they'll finally jump ship. I just think that Bloodborne 2 would be a great decision to make, and all in all, that's what I'm expecting to be shown at the Sony press conference, with most likely just a reveal trailer, because the gameplay, I don't think many people need that yet, or we're gonna see that maybe on the show floor itself, not at the E3 press conference, because we know what to expect from the gameplay from Bloodborne 2 already. So my fourth prediction, this is going to be quite a major one, and I really think that Sony needs a fall 2017 big game. Like I said, Uncharted The Lost Legacy will release in August, gonna be great. Knack 2 will release sometime. I don't know really if many people are looking forward to that much. And Gran Turismo is gonna be awesome, but that's a racing game. They need a big hit, because the Xbox Scorpio is coming out at the end of this year. I think they need some big game to counter that. So we've been talking about Days Gone, about Detroit, about God of War. Which of these three games is actually releasing at the end of this year? At first I thought Days Gone, but then I've been thinking some more about it, and the game did really seem quite rough as far as, you know, what we saw at E3 last year. So, you know, yeah, I think that's gonna be a 2018 title. Detroit Become Human could be that game, but at the same time, it's not the big hit that will sell millions and millions of copies. You know, I think Quantic Dream's games have never really been known for that, for being those system sellers or something. No, they were just cool experiences that PS4 owners or PlayStation owners could buy on top of the other games already. So I'm just gonna say it, I think God of War might actually be that 2017 game, and will therefore be once again shown with new gameplay, but also a 2017 release date at the end of this year. That's gonna be Sony's big hit. I think it would be absolutely awesome to see. It is a little like, you know, I really am a little 50-50 on it. It's simply a bold prediction that I'm gonna make right now. At the same time, I don't feel super confident about it, but it would be awesome to see, right? I think everybody would go absolutely nuts if God of War turns out to be released at the end of this year. But that could be the type of game to counter the Scorpio well, you know, where people are really gonna be like, well, 2017 is still gonna be the year for PlayStation, you know, because God of War is coming out this year. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So yeah, that's my fourth prediction. God of War with a 2017 release window, or release date, I guess, actually revealed. So that will be the big PS4 hit. And then my fifth and final prediction. Now, the show will be ending with The Last of Us Part 2. And what we're going to be seeing is a new trailer, not new gameplay like I've talked about in the previous video. And it will also not show an actual release date. I think that Last of Us 2 is simply a little too far away from being released, which is sad to see, but kind of understandable, because Naughty Dog is also busy on Uncharted The Lost Legacy. So I think that Naughty Dog kind of has to show something from the game. Everybody is expecting that. Everybody, now that they know The Last of Us Part 2 is coming, is hoping for it to be shown at E3. So they can't not show it. At the same time, you know, will they show gameplay? Probably not. It's gonna be like a, you know, like if they did, it could be like a small vertical slice they've been working on. It is possible, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like the game is simply still in early stages, and maybe will release sometime in like early 2019. So I'm simply expecting that we're gonna see a new trailer for The Last of Us Part 2, a story trailer in the same vein that Uncharted 4 did it 3 years ago at E3 2014. It's gonna be awesome to see, but yes, it will simply end with a black screen and no actual release date or window yet, sadly. Because if they were to do that, they would have done 2018. I simply don't think that they are very confident that it will be releasing in 2018, which is why. So, yeah, with that being said, these were pretty much my 5 bold final predictions for the Sony E3 2017 press conference. Let me know your own thoughts. What are you personally expecting? And then with that being said, it's only gonna be about a week, I think, or a few days away from the Sony press conference actually happening. So it's gonna be awesome. I hope to see you all there, of course, on Twitch, watching it together. No doubt that it will be a massive event. So these were my final predictions. With that being said, thanks a lot for watching. Leave a quick like to help support my channel. And then I hope to see you again next time.